From time immemorial, the Muscle Shoals of the Tennessee River was a unique and rich ecosystem that inspired and supported the cultures along its banks. In the span of 37 miles, from the foot of Browns Island to the head of Patton Island, the riverbed fell 137 feet in elevation. The river cuts through the soft Tuscumbia limestone, encountering the tough Fort Payne chert beneath. This resulted in a multitude of islands, reefs, rocks, outcroppings, and shallows. The names given to these shoals were Elk River Shoals, Big Muscle Shoals, and Little Muscle Shoals, often collectively simply known as the Shoals. The seasonal ebbing and flowing of the river and the shallow, fast-moving currents created a unique habitat that was home to an abundance of freshwater fish and mollusks adapted to life among the shoals. The difference in water volume over the shoals between high and low water stages was dramatic. The discharge at Florence could be 50 times greater. With the coming of European American settlers, the Muscle Shoals presented a problem. The Tennessee River was an interstate highway of the 19th century, providing an economic link to the vast interior waterway drained by the Mississippi, Missouri, and Ohio rivers, terminating at New Orleans, gateway to the world markets. But the Muscle Shoals cut the Tennessee River in two. For most of the year, steamboats could ascend the river to Florence, but no higher. Similarly, a steamboat or keelboat floating downstream might get stuck on the rocks when the water was low, or else dashed to pieces on the rocks when the water was at a high stage. For planters and merchants doing business above the shoals, this meant their only possibility to get goods to and from market was a laborious haul by wagon overland around the shoals, increasing shipping costs and diminishing profits with every mile. Hauling goods around the shoals was the impetus for the Tuscumbia, Cortland, and Decatur Railroad. A canal was attempted in the early 1830s, which proved inefficient, due in large part to the undependable fluctuation of water levels, and was abandoned. During the Civil War, despite the United States' early supremacy on the Tennessee River with their gunboats, the Muscle Shoals were a 37-mile gap in the dragnet. And because the water was often so shallow, Confederate cavalry repeatedly utilized the shoals as a place to cross into federally held territory or make a quick getaway back to the relative safety of the south side of the river. In the absence of bridges, people used ferries to get wagons across the river. Ferries operated where the river was especially deep and narrow.